If you're new to gardening in Hawaii, there is something we wish someone had told us when we started. Gardening here isn't quite the same as gardening in the mainland. Today we're sharing 5 things we wish we knew before starting our Hawaii garden. And number 5 is something every Hawaii gardener eventually has to deal with. Let's get started. Understand your microclimate.
The garden on the side of our house gets about 6 to 7 hours of the morning sun. The back side of our yard usually gets 7 to 8 hours, but depending on where we place our plants, there could be some shade areas too.
In our back garden, we also have to deal with a lot of wind during our rainy season and summer months. And then we also have to deal with a lot of rain. Don't be afraid to use containers. You can use grow bag, 5-gallon buckets, grow towers, but you need to know and understand what type of plants can grow in what container. You also have an easier time to move your containers around for more sun, more rain, or shade. It's portable, so it's a great way to start. Another reason we wish we knew before we started gardening
is that we should have started with taller raised beds. It's easier on the back, and it also easier for us to go and check for bugs and the conditions of our plants. But I think the main reason why we should have started was mostly as we get older, the aches and pains that are involved with bending and squatting all the time.
Here's another reason I wish I knew before I started, that tomatoes are not a summer crop, or tomatoes should not be grown during the summer. For us in Hawaii, the best time to grow is anywhere from October through March or January through March. It's like late fall to early spring. Don't just ask, what month do I plant my tomatoes? Ask, what are my growing conditions telling me? Especially for tomatoes in Hawaii, we have to deal with a lot of pests, disease, and viruses.
And finally, pests. If you garden in Hawaii long enough, you're going to get them.
Don't automatically reach for a spray. Identify your pests. Look at the damage it's actually doing. Check regularly by going on morning walks. Use protective barriers like bug netting or shade cloth if necessary.
We're also experimenting with other approaches, like Caitlin clay, depending on the pest and plant.
So if you just started gardening here in Hawaii, remember these 5 things. Know your microclimate. Don't be afraid of containers. Choose a growing system that works for you. Understand when your crops actually want to grow, and learn how to manage pests.
And remember, you don't have to have a huge garden to grow your own food. Start small, learn your space, and grow from there.
And if you're gardening in Hawaii, we love to know what you're growing right now and what your biggest gardening challenges are. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to 808 Ladybug Urban Gardening Hawaii. We're learning, growing, and sharing right here in Hawaii. Mahalo. See you next time.